I was diagnosed the month after my 15th birthday, which was in January 2011. So I was not quite halfway, but I was a couple of months into year 10, which is first year of GCSEs. I started getting symptoms very late summer the previous year, so just as I was sort of starting the school year. But yeah, by January it was really, really difficult for me to actually stay in school. I sat a GCSE exam on a Monday somehow, and then on the Thursday I was in hospital with suspected lymphoma. So I was sort of torn between wanting to just rest and just never leave my bed again, and forcing myself to actually keep it up. And I think, you know, that can be quite a difficult inner tug of war sometimes. So the concept of falling behind was something that I was really conscious of. I've always been quite conscientious at school, and I didn't want to, you know, move back away from my friends and away from where I should be in progressing with my education. So that was actually a motivator for me. I wanted to go to school to keep up routine, normality, and just, you know, be a normal teenager. But also I had it in the back of my mind that, you know, if I don't make the effort and if I don't try and revise while I'm on treatment, then I'm going to be paying the price, I guess. So yeah, that was something I focused on quite a lot. And luckily I did manage to, you know, see the school year through and then just join into the next year, you know, did my A-levels and then came straight to uni. So I've been in education all this time. It's now my last year of my degree, which is quite scary. So my school were quite informed from the start. Some of my teachers would email me work, you know, they'd give me a little summary of what they'd done in the class that day. They might send me the PowerPoint presentation that they were using, or my friends might, you know, keep me updated in other ways. And whenever I did make it to school, they were just very considerate and understanding, and, you know, they'd get it if I needed to, like, go to a nurse's room, or if I was only going to be in until lunchtime, or that kind of thing. Or they'd say things like I didn't need to do PE and I could, you know, do things at my own pace, literally or metaphorically, and and just sit in the library and catch them on work, or have a one-on-one session if I ever needed it. So, you know, knowing that you've got that support from them is quite invaluable, I think. My advice when you can't physically make school would be to revise, like, while you're on treatment. I know it's a bit depressing potentially, but I used to take exercise books all the time and just kill some time by doing that. I would also get my school to send me work home or via email or whatever. And, you know, obviously it's not for everyone because people react to treatment differently. You might be neutropenic, or you might just not feel up to going into school, but I really would recommend, whenever you can, just trying to go in for a couple of hours. You know, it's just a way to sort of keep some normality, keep some routine, and just have a general gist of what your classmates are getting up to. So my tips, if you're trying to sort of deal with both lymphoma and schoolwork, would be, don't be afraid to ask for help. I mean, your teachers they should definitely be aware of your cancer situation, and I'm sure they would be more than happy to offer a little bit extra help, you know, whether that's by email, phone, in person. So yeah, definitely take them up on that. Some hospitals actually have a sort of in-house teacher, and they're quite unique because they're specifically trained at teaching only very ill children in hospital. So they've got a very different approach to things, but they also know that education is so important. So I think they were really helpful for me personally. And also, just don't forget to sort of motivate yourself. I know it can be all too easy to just want to, you know, sit back when you're on treatment, you know, just listen to music, sleep, read magazines, and I totally get that. But I think when you are feeling well enough, it makes sense to, you know, read a textbook or do a bit of homework, like try and keep your brain active, that kind of thing. And also I'd probably say don't compare yourself to your friends too much, because you've got to remember, you know, they don't have cancer, do they? So obviously, yeah, of course they're going to be doing better, but you'll catch up.